Today I want to talk about one of the more exciting parts of a real estate transaction, and that is the physical site inspection. So this is one of my favourite parts of the job, whether I'm out there as a buyer myself looking for my next deal, or working as a buyer's agent and inspecting properties on behalf of other clients. The site inspection really is one of my favourite parts of the job, and I want to share with you some tips and things that I look for when I go out and actually have a physical site inspection of a property. So there's 5 main things that I really keep in mind when I go out to look at a property. The first and foremost is when you're driving down the street, take in the neighbouring properties. Are the neighbours' yards nice and well maintained? Are the lawns mowed? What sort of cars are sitting in the driveway? You can tell a lot about a neighbourhood before you meet anyone, just by purely what are the neighbours' houses and cars appearing like. So this is a big tip. If you're out there inspecting property, before you even get to the property you're going to look at, start looking at those neighbouring properties, seeing what those neighbouring properties are kept like. I can guarantee it will be a very good indication as to the neighbours you might be either living near or investing near. So that's tip 1, take into consideration the neighbours' properties as you drive in. My second big tip is when you arrive at the property, whoever is selling the property, be it the agent, be it the owner, it always pays to be liked. So from the moment you get there, try and build some rapport with the agent. Ask some simple questions like when did the property last sell? Have they done any work to the property? Try and get the agent talking and try and build some rapport. The more the seller or the agent selling the property likes you, the more they're going to be open up to you and let you know what's happening with the deal, and it's going to help you get your deal across the line if you become the easy option. So that's number 2. Treat the agent or the seller with respect, build some rapport, it'll go a long way and never hurts to be liked. My third big tip is take hundreds of photos. Literally photograph everything. It's amazing how often you drive away from a property and you're like, did the third bedroom have air conditioning? Did the third bedroom have built-ins? If you grab photos of everything, that way you can flick back through and look and make sure those details that you might have forgotten, you'll be able to see that in the photos. So take hundreds of photos. Take photos of the outside of the property, the inside, the front of the property, even the neighbours' properties. Grab as many photos as you can, and this will make your job at the end of the day when you're reflecting a lot easier. Now, one great tip that I recently heard from Pumped On Property was to actually take a screenshot of the advertising of that property before you then start photographing it. That way, if you are inspecting 5 or 6 or 7 properties in a day, when you're flicking through the photos, you'll be able to see the property address as the first photo, and then through chronological order, be able to see the photos of the rest of the property. So take a lot of photos, and that way when you get back at the end of the day, if there's something you haven't missed or something you have missed, you might be able to pick up on the photos, and it'll save you laying in bed at night wondering that certain question. My fourth big tip is to have a good look for maintenance issues. Now, it's one thing to fall in love with a property, go to contract, get the deal done, have the building inspection come along, and then realise there's a heap of major building issues that once pointed out to you were completely obvious. So really have a good look at the property. Now, there's a few main things that you should be looking for. Have a look around at the surrounding bathroom walls. If the bathroom is leaking, quite often you'll get ripples in the paint and you'll get that paint starting to bubble. So have a good look at your bathroom, see if there's any leaking coming through there. Have a look at the eaves of the property. Are the gutters leaking back into the house? Is there any damage to the eaves? Your gutters, your roof lines, your foundations, retaining walls, driveways. Just take a moment, slow down. If you think that property could be the one, take the time to have a thorough inspection. Go through the property 2 or 3 times and have a look for those common maintenance issues. So bathrooms, eaves, gutters, roofs, retaining walls. Just have a look at those items and have a really thorough inspection of the property. I can't say that enough. It's amazing how often people buy property and spend longer choosing lunch than they do actually deciding that property is the one for them. So just slow down, take your time. With a lot of maintenance issues, sometimes they're a good negotiating tool, but are normally very easily fixed. If you've got rusted out gutters, it's not the end of the world to change them over and repair them. So keep your eye out for those maintenance issues, but certainly don't get deterred. Just factor them into the price that you are willing to pay for the property. My 5th big thing, once you've finished the site inspection, you're going to know if that property is for you, and I believe there's going to be 3 outcomes after you've finished the site inspection. either the property's for you and the price is right, and if that is the case, let the agent know straight away. There may be someone that went through the property yesterday, and if you don't know, let that agent know then and there that the property suits you, the chances are you may miss out on it, especially in the hot market that we are in at the moment. So let the agent know straight away if the property is for you and if you feel the price is right. The second outcome that might happen is the property's for you but the price is wrong. Now quite often this happens when you're looking for investment properties. The property might add up and might work, but only at X price. Now if that's the case, once again let the agent know that the property is suitable for you but your price is X. You never know the vendor situations, and the seller may be more motivated than the agent's actually letting on to sell. So putting forward a lower offer may not be a complete waste of time and may actually get you a deal that you didn't expect. And then obviously the third outcome, the property is not for you regardless of the price. The property layout doesn't work, the location doesn't work, something about that property just can't be fixed. And that's the third outcome. You've got no further interest in the property. If that is the case, be honest with the seller, be honest with the agent, let them know that the property is not for you and let them know why. The more the selling agent can know what you're looking for, the higher the chance they may actually be able to recommend something else to you. Simply asking the agent, do you have anything else? Probably won't help you. Where if you tell them, do you have anything else because I need side access for a garage or a boat, or I need that second bathroom, let them know why that property isn't suitable and they might be able to help you find that next deal. So there you have it. There's 5 big considerations that I take into play when going out and doing a site inspection, and I hope it brings you a little bit of clarity next time you go and inspect a property and some useful little tips. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to our channel. We bring out heaps of content on this channel and look forward to bringing you the next video.